DC Universe Online is not dying anytime soon. There, I said it. Now, hopefully this video doesn't age like milk. Let me explain to you why DC Universe is still being played, because you might be the person watching this video like, DC Universe? I stopped playing that on PS3. We get it, bro. You don't play the game no more. But guess what? A lot of us still do. And the reason we do is because there's really nothing else like it on the market. Until somebody puts out something that competes with it, we haven't seen a good superhero MMO since Champions Online, maybe. We don't have a game where you can create yourself and be a hero and villain and stuff like that. It's just not out there currently, which sucks. But that's what we have. The next big reason I want to say is related to the players. You know, I'll put myself in this category. The reason why, no matter how many times I quit and say that I'm never playing this game again, I always come back. And it's because I see the potential in this game. I feel like this game can be so much better than it is, but I feel like the developers are kind of hesitant to change too much because we've seen the backlash on the forums, right? And we got to take some responsibility in that ourselves. Like, as a whole, the forums can get pretty toxic. You know, MEPS is a lot different than it used to be. But back in the day, it was nothing for MEPS to be like, working as intended, thread locked. I mean, let's keep it a buck. How many of us have seen that? It frustrated us. We cussed and complained and whined all we wanted to, but guess what? We're still playing the game, aren't we? We're still here. For most of us, DC Universe will always hold a special spot in our heart. For a lot of us, this was our first MMO on PS3. When DC Universe went free to play, we remember waiting 3 days. 3 days with the console on to try to download that game. We remember the tier 1, tier 2 days when you would walk down the watchtower and see those beautiful styles in the cases and be like, someday. That is what holds some of us potential seekers, I like to call us, so closely to this game. We remember what it was back in the SOE days, and we are hopeful that the game will evolve into a better state. A better state. Another reason, also relating to the players, that this game will not die is it caters to the meta. People have this sense of entitlement, especially the ones that are playing the game at the highest level, that I worked this hard for this, so this shouldn't change. Or I worked this hard for this, so this should be easier. And we see things getting nerfed just because someone's upset and not because it's difficult. We see things like, instead of making a harder version of Elite, like a truly harder version of Elite, like more mechanic heavy, things that may be able to mitigate healing out or power out, things that will make you have to play full support. 2 trolls, 2 tanks, 2 healers. We haven't seen something like that in a long time, and we probably won't, because the meta. Let's keep it a buck. As long as ELG exists, ELG is the best and worst thing that's ever happened to the game. And I'm guilty of it sometimes myself. You have damage hungry people chasing the boards, and we're not too concerned with this, that, and the third. But ultimately, some of us fail to realize, and some of us even forget, or just don't care, that most content does run smoother with support role. With the rise of artifacts, you've kind of seen the death of the troll role. But we can talk about the death of the troll role in another video. Let me know what you thought about some of the points I gave on why DC will never die. If you agree or disagree, let me know if you want to hear about some of my other stuff, because honestly, it's quite easy to rant about this game, and there are a lot of positives that I feel like a lot of people just simply forget about. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I truly appreciate it. Until next time, y'all, I'm Von Sharpenson. You can catch me on Twitch. I'm definitely going to try to post more, I promise. Peace, y'all.